Hey guys, it's Alex here. So today I wanted to share a quick video with you, a very special one, and it's showing Tokyo without tourism. So as you guys know, Tokyo has been closed for the past 2 years without tourists. And ever since Japan closed its borders to tourism, Tokyo has taken on a very unique atmosphere and vibe without the constant influx of tourism. So what I'm going to show you guys today are 5 very popular destinations in Tokyo and give you a glimpse of what they look like without tourism. I hope you guys find this video interesting, and let's get to it. The first stop is Tokyo Station. This station is one of the busiest and most popular in Japan, with over 4,000 trains stopping here every day. Normally, these 4,000 trains would be carrying loads of tourists exploring Tokyo Station, but as you can see here, it is surprisingly empty. Just a short walk away from Tokyo Station is the main tourist attraction of the area, the Imperial Palace. In order to see the actual palace, you have to sign up for a guided tour well in advance. Although you cannot see the majority of the grounds without a tour, you can still take a walk through the Imperial Gardens. Here, you can get great photos and take in the sights of the surrounding metropolis area. Pre-COVID, this place would always be brimming with people and tourists. There would be massive groups of tourists every which way, and it would be hard to get a photo with just your friends in it. However, as you can see in the clips I'm showing, that is clearly not the case anymore. Now, you can easily take a photo of the Imperial Garden midday, and it would look like the place is closed down. Hey guys, so I'm on the Imperial Palace grounds right now, and I just wanted to give a quick panoramic view of what it looks like without foreign tourism. As you can see behind me, there really isn't a lot of people, maybe a few dozen, but definitely a peaceful view right now. Not a lot of people, no mass tourist groups just wandering around. It's definitely a unique sight to behold, so I just wanted to share this with you guys while you can still see it, because once tourism comes back, I guarantee you it's going to be bustling again. But that'll be a good thing. So when you are out here in Japan, just make sure, come give this place a visit, get the unique view, and enjoy it. All right, guys, that was a quick look at the Imperial Palace. Definitely a unique sight without tourism. Now we're going to go to another place that's famous in Japan. Many of you might not have heard of it though. It's called Ueno Park. One of my favorite spots to visit, and I'll show you why soon. So if you don't know what it is or what it's about, stay tuned and I'll be sure to show you. Hey guys, so I'm in Ueno Park right now, one of my favorite places to come visit for a lot of reasons. And as you can see, a very popular place amongst the Japanese as well. It really doesn't look like it's been affected that much, even though the pandemic's been going on. Very popular place for several reasons, which I'll discuss as we go tour the park. So without further ado, let's go check it out. As I already mentioned, there are multiple things you can do in this park that brings so many people here. At the outer edge of the park, there's a shrine you can walk to surrounded by a scenic lake. Around this area, you can find common vendor food that is served during a spring or summer matsuri, or festival. As you make your way to the center of the park, there is a baseball field where you can play a casual game with friends. Getting closer to the heart of the park, you will see multiple museums, each with a fascinating theme. Speaking of fascinating themes, this one has a Pokemon fossil exhibition going on. I tried getting tickets for it, but of course it was booked full until it ends. It's just way too popular, I guess. At the heart of Ueno Park, you will find Japan's oldest public zoo, Ueno Zoo, and a wide open space where they hold festivals all the time during the summer. During the spring, one of the biggest reasons people come to Ueno Park are for the sakuras, known in English as cherry blossom trees. This line of sakura are just a few of the 1,200 cherry blossom trees you can see when they are blooming. Hey guys, so I'm at the center of Ueno Park right now. As you can see, there's a ton of stuff to do here. Love this place. So right there you got the cherry blossom trees in the background. Right here you've got Ueno Zoo, famous, one of the first zoos established in Japan. Really cool place to go visit. Then behind me you've got one of the major attractions here. It's just wide open space. They hold events here all the time, like you can see behind me. One going on right now. And then you've got the museums in the far background. So a lot of culture here, a lot of events happening all the time. Definitely recommend coming out here and visiting the park if you come visit Japan for a little bit, especially if you're here during the springtime. Those cherry blossoms are beautiful and it's a famous place to go check them out. All right, let me know if you guys want me to come back here and do a bigger tour, but for now we're gonna move on to the next place. Asakusa Station is one of those tourist spots that no matter how many times you go back, it just never gets old. Not only is Asakusa steeped in tradition with Sensoji Temple, it is also a host to several modernized shopping streets like Shin Nakamise Street. Asakusa is a great place to see how old and new mix together, with many traditional shopping streets having a modern backdrop. This one, for example, has Tokyo Skytree clearly visible in the background. Once you get to Sensoji, you are greeted with several omikuji, otherwise translated into English as fortune-telling stalls. As the title suggests, you can get fortunes ranging anywhere from great outlooks to really bad outlooks. If you come to Sensoji and pull a bad luck fortune, you can always tie your omikuji here and keep the bad luck bound to the temple and not to you. After discovering your future outlook, you can come to the temple itself, wait for your turn, and pray at the top of the steps. Alright guys, so right now I'm in Sensoji, which is in Asakusa, an iconic and very famous place to come visit if you're in Tokyo, so make sure you come check this place out. You can look behind me, you can see that there's quite a bit of people here, but like in the other spots, only Japanese, so I'm not hearing any other foreign languages. It's very interesting to hear, because I know when this place is open to tourism, it's very, very busy, and you can hear all sorts of languages as you walk through the streets here. But right now it feels very, very quiet, a lot more peaceful than what it normally would be if there was a lot of tourism right now. So just wanted to show you guys and give you the unique view while they have not a lot of tourism. All right guys, if you can't tell where I'm at yet, I'm at Akihabara Station. Place famous for anime lovers, arcade enthusiasts, you name it. Anything electronic, you'll find it here. It's a really cool spot. I'm definitely gonna go do a tour around, see what it looks like before the tourists start rolling back in, and see if we can find any arcade experts. You'll see what I mean by that pretty soon. In case anyone noticed in the first clip, yes, they did in fact take down the iconic Sega sign, where Gigo stands now. Sad, I know. Anyways, as you move towards the arcades, you will run into a huge selection of gacha capsule machines. These little contraptions have little toys inside. From random things to famous brands like Pokemon, you can really get a ton of different toys here. Speaking of toys, we arrived at my favorite arcade to go to in Akihabara, Taito Station. This arcade in particular is 5 stories tall, with each floor sporting a different theme of games. The first and second floor are all crane type games, showcasing generic, big fluffy toys that anyone would want. The third floor is mostly the same as the first and second floor. However, they change up the prizes, which are made up mostly of anime dolls or anime related collector items. Once you get to the fourth floor, that's where you start to see the real arcade games. This floor is made up almost entirely of fighting games. They even have a Gundam Coliseum type arcade game that is just as fun to watch as it is to play. What makes Japanese arcades more exciting is the fact that most machines are connected to an internet system that spans the whole country. With this, you can play against someone else on the Sega network, where they track your ranking, leaderboards, and all-time high scores. Although you can do this at your house now, being able to use optimized fighting pads seems a lot more fun than being restricted to just a controller. Oh, I also forgot to mention they have a train simulator on this floor, just in case you ever wanted to try your hand at being a conductor. The final floor is my personal favorite, the rhythm game floor. Here, you can really put your hand-eye coordination to the test. They have designed these games to where you can play a very easy mode to an insane you have 4 hands extreme mode. As crazy as this sounds, the people I took videos of aren't nearly the best people I've seen. I'll have to come back here and see if I can record some true game masters next time. Alright guys, that was a very quick glimpse of Akihabara. I hope you guys enjoyed that part. I always get a kick out of coming up here. Love going to the arcade and just seeing people go insane on those rhythm games. Definitely will come back here if you guys want me to do a more in-depth review of Akihabara and all the little things it has to offer, but just wanted to really share what it looks like right now before tourism kicks back off. Really, really fun place to see at night, which is why I saved it for when it got dark. And speaking of places that look pretty badass when it's dark out, last stop we're gonna go to tonight is everyone's favorite, everyone knows it, Shibuya Station. All right, well, as you can tell, I'm in Shibuya right now. Still extremely busy despite the closure of foreign tourism. It definitely doesn't seem like tourism ever went away here. I'm gonna check it out. I know there's a lot to see here, but I'm really just gonna stick to the major streets. Otherwise, it'll take up almost the entire video. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the sights of Shibuya without foreign tourism.
As I already mentioned, Shibuya was absolutely packed. I could barely tell tourism had even been shut down. The crosswalk was full of people. There were street performances going on. And I could barely stay on the sidewalk, it was so packed. My exploration of Shibuya was cut short because I ended up meeting up with my girlfriend and her friend. Every restaurant we tried to get into had a long wait, so we looked for an Izakaya tucked away in a corner of Shibuya. We found one that looked good and went inside. Just like the streets, this place was full of people trying to enjoy their weekend. We enjoyed some drinks, had some delicious yakitori, and of course, had plenty of karaage, or in English, fried chicken. Overall, Shibuya, although crowded, was still a blast to wander around.
All right, y'all. That's gonna do it for today's video. Really hope you found it interesting. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are. Also let me know in the comments below any other places you want me to explore in Tokyo. If you want me to go back to any of those stations in Tokyo, do more in-depth exploration of it, happy to do any of that stuff. So please just let me know again in the comments below. Also wanted to let you guys know, going forward, this channel is gonna be centralized around just exploring all parts of Japan, both big cities to small villages that people have never even seen before or heard of. Always open to any suggestions. You guys just let me know in the comments and I'll be more than happy to cover that for you. And of course, if I make a video from a user request, I'll be sure to give you the credit and put your name in the video so that way everyone can see who came up with the great idea to go explore this little part of Japan and share it with everyone. So that's gonna do it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. See you later.